I'm gonna use this as the replacement of the vitamin C. And everything that is left. Here is the overview of everything that is left. So here are my nail makeup products, skincare, hair care, hair styling, perfumes, and body care products. So leave-on, shower products, and sunscreens and deodorants. And I also have another one of this in the car with also a small sample of a retinol cream. But it's snowing right now, so I'm not gonna get it out of the car. And these together with my eyelash dye, which is also not in here, and I'm missing one tub of Vaseline. I'm not sure where it is. Maybe it's in my sport bag, I'm not sure. But this is a total, with those other ones in mind, of 184 products. So still quite a lot. And I would like to reduce it to 100 products at the end of the year. And I'm gonna focus on different type of products. For example, I would like to start with these two perfumes because they're already going quite well, and then probably the minis. They are quite small, so I'm going to use both of them. And I'm going to use this face mask. I will keep these as a reminder of the use of battles and look at my fingers. I look so old. Good morning. Today is the day I have the makeup workshop. So I'm just gonna go get ready, but just do the skincare and no makeup because of the makeup workshop. I'm a bit tired. It is the 10th of January and I'm still getting used to waking up earlier because of the holidays. But yeah, let's get ready. I'm first gonna cleanse my face again. Normally I do this in the evening, but I want to have a really clean face, blank canvas. And my boyfriend is still sleeping, so that's why I'm a bit more quiet than normal. So first of all, I'm gonna use this mini I have. It's up to here right now. I already used a bit of it. And there are a few more uses left before this bigger sample is empty. So let's use that one first. I just make my skin wet. Then I'm going to use my toner. It's this one. I'm not really seeing an effect. So I think when this one is empty, I will stop using it till now, because the less steps, the better. Just gonna let that sink in for a minute. Then I will use this one. This is a newer product I am using. I use it in the morning and evening. So I bought it as replacement for a evening serum. I bought this based on the other Everclear cream I bought from Lois Perse. Oh, I didn't buy, but I had the sample of. And I really like it, but I wanted to try this one because it also has azelaic acid. I'll put this one. I have to clean the floor. Why did that happen? I'm also going to let that sink in for a minute and clean the floor. I'm going to use this vitamin C serum. I have 3 more left after this one, and I use them 2 times, so for 2 days, because I only use it in the morning. So I'm almost done with this, so this will be done in January. And as I said in the last video, I really like the formula, but I hate the glass ampoules. It's just so annoying to have to separate the glass, because that's what you should do, not just throw it in the trash. And I had to fall and break on my floor. And also, it has been a while, but because you have to break the ampoule yourself, I have had a few times where there's like a little glass shatter in a bottle, and then you can't actually use it, or you scrape your face. So yeah, gonna use it up for now. And then I have another similar serum in the shop, I think. And maybe it's just me with a glass thing that I don't break it right or something, but I don't think you can do much different than I'm doing. It does feel really hydrating. I'm also gonna let that sit in for a few minutes. It's been a few minutes and I think my skin is hydrated enough, so I'm not gonna use another cream on top, because then it might go, how do you say it? I've noticed in the last few days that I get like these loose dead cells. And I'm not sure if it's too much product or like really my skin. So I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think I'm only gonna put some eyebrow gel on, just so it looks a bit more decent, and then no other makeup. I think maybe we'll also cleanse our face there for if someone is using makeup, but why put on a whole face of makeup when I'm gonna remove it and do a makeup workshop? I prefer using a comb because they're just easier to clean. Or if you have any tips to clean a brush, please let me know. I think I'm gonna use a little bit of dry shampoo. Using this one, it's almost empty. I personally don't mind if it looks a bit white, because I will just shake it out in a few minutes. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna put some hair oil in to make it look less dry. And right now I'm using this one. This mark I made in October, I think. So it's going pretty well. And I do enjoy this one. And it's also priced well. Better than my previous oil, I think, from Moroccan oil. But that was a big bottle, so not sure. But I think this is a bit more affordable. And I also, this I just can buy at the drugstore near. And the other oil I have to order online. So I'm also trying to consider that it's easy to buy a product. And that I not have to order it. And you just can go get it. I think if I don't have to order it, it also feels less like I need a product in my house. Because maybe I run out. And if it's just, I can go out and buy it. That's like my stock or something. I think that looks decent if this is out. And then I will maybe add a little bit of hairspray. But first I think I'm gonna have some breakfast. Then shake this out, get dressed and go to the workshop. And this is my final before look for going to the makeup workshop. So I think my hair looks decent. Just put in these big statement earrings and that will be made over Christmas. And so I'm very curious and excited for the workshop. So these are all the things I bought. The balm, the setting sprays, the eyeshadow palette and the blush. And these were the gifts. These were the gifts in the workshop. So the hair pins, sample mascara. And then we got a other mascara. We got this beautiful highlighter, the Pillow Talk lip liner, Pillow Talk lip gloss, and a Pillow Talk liquid lipstick. Get ready. Today I have a birthday lunch because it was the birthday of my sister-in-law last Monday and it's mine on Wednesday. So we're just having a lunch with her and her boyfriend, my parents-in-law, my boyfriend and me. So I thought that would be a great opportunity to do my skincare and makeup with the new techniques I learned yesterday in the workshop. So I'm gonna do that. So let's get ready. First stop is the new cleanser balm. So normally I would cleanse in the evening, but they said to cleanse in the morning so you have the best blank canvas. So let's just try that out. This is what it looks like. And this is the Multi Miracle Glow. So I'm just gonna scoop some up. Warm it in the palms of my hands and massage it in. Just gonna take that off now. In the store they did like a milky toner after this. As also first step to prep the skin for makeup. I don't have that, I didn't buy it. I'm just gonna use my own toner I have. It is very different because that was more of a milky, very tacky substance that you would like to push in. And this is more like a watery substance. Let's set that in. Let it sink in. Then their next step was the magic cream. I just using the moisturizer I still have. I also didn't buy it. I did think it was a nice cream, but I think you can also get it with just a regular hydrating cream. This is a gel cream, so it's different, but the cream I normally use, the hydrating cream from Cetaphil, gives the same effect. My boyfriend is again still sleeping. So what they did with the cream is just place some dots on the face and then did their typical massage to massage it in. So they call it an angel wing. So you put your hands on your nose and make the shape of a wing. So the thing is to don't drag your face down, but always to the back and up, or to the sides and up. So you're just doing that. And they avoided the eye area because they also put on an eye cream. I don't have an eye cream right now, and this is fine to place near the eyes. And for the forehead, because it's a bit more difficult, they had like doing an infinity sign or like an 8 sign, like this. And they said you can also like use your knuckles to like this for your cheekbones and your jawline. This feels a bit weird. I guess you could also do it like this. But yeah, that's the technique for massaging in the cream. Then they did eye cream, and then they did a primer UV mix product. Because I think, I'm not sure if it's the magic cream or the eye product. Maybe the magic cream, it also has an exfoliating, or maybe the toner. I'm not sure. It also has exfoliating ingredients, so therefore the UV filter is important. But in general, the UV is important. It's winter here. The UV index is maybe 1 or 0, so I'm not gonna put on any UV filter right now. So my next step is to use the primer that I already have instead of whatever they used. I didn't buy that. For skincare, I only bought a balm. So I'm just gonna use this one. The Grippy Serum. And they mentioned like skincare is a very important step to making sure your skin looks like skin with all the makeup afterwards. This is like the motion they did for the toner. So just warming it up in the hands again and then pressing it on the face. And you see that it's tacky. The next step in the routine was putting on liquid, so they used a foundation. You could choose between the stick, the Flawless Filter foundation, and 2 other foundations that have like a more medium or high coverage. I went with the Flawless Filter because I wanted a really low coverage. Using a brush like this, you put some of the foundation on the back of your hand, although it called that like dough applicator. I think because we use a sample one from the store. Otherwise you can maybe also apply it directly to your face. But they put it on the back of your hands and then you like really work it into the brush. And then you place it on the face and do like swipe motions to get everything covered. And after you did everything get covered, you just went like this to get more like the skin texture and make sure like if you did the sweeping there's no like brush strokes in it. And you did this until you were happy. And then they had like a small brush for concealer. It was a green concealer, also I did not buy it. You will place a small dot here, so at the beginning of your eye and at the end, and then you just went tapping to mix everything because you don't want a heavy layer. And we were happy with that. We did the bronzer with the same brush. I think it's more a mix between those two. So for the bronzer, a wand. And the wand has like a similar tip as this, so like the sponge thing. And as you can see, mine is very messy. This is not the same product. But what he told us is to really get every product out of the sponge, also on the back of your hand, before getting more product in, because otherwise it gets this messy. So I think that's a very good tip if you use products like this. The placement is, if you put a brush from the middle of your ear to your mouth, you place it right here, a dot. So it should be underneath your cheekbone. And then after you place the dot, you would trace it a bit forward, backwards, up and down to like blend it in. And bring it back more forward. So you would really have this like snatched thing. Also didn't buy the contour wand. Afterwards I do think it looked a little bit orange on me. Although it was like the lightest color, but I also think like in-store the lighting was different than outside and in my home, so not really sure. At home it felt like I wore a lot of makeup. In store it felt like it looked very natural. So yeah, so that was the bronzer. So for brows you could choose between a brow gel with a color to tint your lashes or eyebrow hair, sorry. An eyebrow pencil and the brow fix gel. I chose to use a pencil, not this one. I also didn't buy it, but this is what I have at home. But actually I just drew a very few hairs at the front here to just fit it up a bit. And it's easier if you first comb your hairs with a spoolie, but I don't have a separate spoolie. And then I just used the fix gel. I don't have a fix gel. I did like the product, but I did think it was a bit expensive and other brands have something similar. I don't think you need it specifically from this brand. But I would like to get something similar. But for now I'm just using my brow gel that I have to comb everything in shape and see if I have any other gaps I would like to fill in. But I like a bit more natural look. So I'm also filling in my eyebrows lash. Normally I would like go ham with a pencil, but I think this looks better. So that was for the brows. Or we did like the powders for our skin. We did our eye makeup. And the rationale behind this was if you have any powder fallout, you can still remove it from the liquid layer, but not if you already powdered it. So for the eyes, we did use a palette, which I did buy because I really loved it. So this is number 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a day look, a date look, and a disco look. What I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna use a liquid eyeshadow. We didn't do that there or use a primer, but I think that will help with making it last longer. Doesn't have to be neat, because I'm just gonna blend it a bit with my finger. Brushes, they use like a more fluffy brush and like a more dense brush. These are not the exact ones. Their brush was called a smudge brush and was a bit more round. And this one is kind of similar. So first step with a fluffy brush is picking up this color and putting it all over the moving eyelid. It gives a nice shimmer effect, also with the shimmering liquid eyeshadow under. I do get why they also use like liquid and powder on the face, because if you use liquid and set it with a powder, it just stays on so much longer. And then for the lower lash line, they use the same color, so basically like what's left on the brush, and put it on there. So the next step is that second color, and you're also gonna pick it up with the same brush, so you don't need a lot of brush actually. What you do is you look straight forward and put the brush in your crease, and then just go wipe, wipe, wipe. So I think this method is quite easy. And also that you know what to place where. You can see this has a little more depth to it. This looks more flat. So I'm gonna do the same for my other eye. Follow the hollow with your brush is like really easy to apply. You can't really do anything wrong. So I do want to darken it up and use other colors as well. So for the third color, which is this one, you're gonna use the smudge brush. So I'm just gonna put some on. Let's get rid of the other brush. And for this, you're just gonna focus on the outer part of the moving eyelid. Just packing it on. That's it. And then you're also gonna do like the outer side of your lash line of the lower lashes. So you can also see that it defines a bit more. Gonna do the same on the other side. We're gonna take the other brush again and just blend it without putting any other product on it. You would just go a bit like this. Go a bit like outwards, a bit up and a bit inward. Last step, you just use your finger. So you press your finger in, you place it on the inside of the eyelid and just swipe it, and you get some more glitter. Ta-da! And then with the remaining products, you can blend it a bit more on the top side. The very next step was eyeshadow, or if you wanted you could use eye pencil. I didn't use it there because I didn't want to F up the eyeshadow. And I did use a black eyeshadow mascara yesterday, which I normally would use a brown one. I'm just gonna clean up, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do eyeliner. So I'm first gonna place my mascara, and before that curl my eyelashes. Foundation powder. The jar fell and the cap broke. This is actually refillable, but I think when it's empty, which it will last for maybe 2 months still, I will buy a different container and probably will still using this. I think I prefer powder more than liquid, but I did say the liquid did look pretty nice because it was so sheer. It did still feel like my own skin, and not like I have like a mask on or you see like every small imperfection, because sometimes with liquid products it looks like I haven't exfoliated for 10 years and you see like all the structure. I don't know, it looks really bad. This is the Cheek to Chic Sex on Fire. This brush. So what I said about this blush, you swipe it on the outside and then just go over top and then apply it. I think on the packaging it also says squeeze the outer shades across the cheekbones, pop middle shades onto apples of the cheek. So you can also use it more separately, but I think I'm just gonna go with what he said. Just swipe it like this and go over the middle. Nice. So I also got gifted a highlighter as a gift. I'm not gonna use that because this one, I think this is more than 10 years old. I'm just gonna mix those two shades. This is too white for me, too orange, and this is way too heavy for my skin. This could be used as a eyeshadow topper, which I have used in that way, but not that many times. And place it right here. Yeah, I think that looks nice. It doesn't feel like a heavy layer, in my opinion. Use this just to try it out. The lip liner. In the workshop we also used lip oil before, but I did have some product on while sleeping, so it's still quite moisturized. This is a very nice soft pencil. I think it matches the shade of the previous liquid lipstick I use pretty much. And then the liquid lipstick. I'm going to do the blur technique. This is what it looks like. Quite a nice gift to get. So I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hands. I think this is already a bit much. I could have used this also as a blush. But now we already put on the powder. Smudge it out, it's lighter. It is quite warm toned. Right? My other liquid lipstick is definitely more cool though. Okay. And then just gonna put it on my lips with my finger. Oh, that's pretty nice. I used before and bought a bigger bottle because I really love it, but I also have a new matte one, which I wanted to try because my forehead gets really shiny. So the trick is to apply the setting spray. This one you really have to shake, this one you haven't. And then go in with the setting powder, just where you get like really oily, so the T-zone, and where it creases, so the liquid concealer, which I haven't actually used, but you can also set it with it. And my finished look. I do feel like I look more tan than I normally do, and I would like to more embrace like my pale side, but maybe this is just skin color. I don't want to look darker than I am. I do like the eyes. I'm really bad at like showing my makeup, so hope you can see it a bit. And the lips are quite new, but I would say it's more warm toned. Alright. I have to clean up this mess. Organize it a bit more. But yeah, really happy with the products and also the gifts that I got. Today is my birthday and I'm just getting ready, but I also ran out of a bit dry shampoo. I don't have that, but it's enough for today. Good morning. I just wanted to show that I'm going to use the last ampoule. I can use it 2 times. So I will use it now in the morning and probably tonight in the evening or tomorrow morning. And then all of these ampoules are empty. I'm I'm gonna use this as the replacement of the vitamin C serum I was using. So this is the SkinCeutical CE ferulic acid, I think it is, yeah. Bit. And as you can see, I'm filling up the bathtub and I just poured in the last bit of this shower oil. There's maybe a little bit left, maybe I will put that in as well. But I bought a refill for this bottle, so we can reuse the bottle and just have the pouch as an empty for the empty bin. So that's another one for January. This is the refill pouch for our shower oil. So I'm just gonna put that in the container. I also got this one as a gift. It's from the 25 years collection of rituals. And it's the fragrance cacao and almond milk. I'm not sure if I can put this in my bath. Maybe I'll try a little bit, see what happens. I'm not sure if that works. I do smell it a little bit, but I don't think it works for the whole bath, so I'll just keep that for in the shower. And this sample size of cleanser foam, cleanser gel is also empty. So now I will just keep using my regular one. This is the finished look for now. Just have to do my lips, but I'm gonna check what outfit I'm wanna wear, and based on that I'm also gonna style my hair. It feels very shiny on camera. In real life it's less shiny. And I'm going to bring this Lancaster beauty bag. I will take my hair oil with me, a comb, my toothbrush and toothpaste. For makeup I'm only gonna use my eyebrow gel maybe. Cleanser, AZ gel, moisturizer and this mist. And that's it. I just emptied my mini hairspray. I just came out of the shower and I think this might be the last use of this BHA body lotion. So let's see. Let's apply this first and see what's left. I applied everything I had on my hands. Still product coming out. Let's give it a good shake. I think there's still a bit left, but I don't need any more than this. So probably one more time, or maybe if I cut it open 2 more times before it is empty. I also almost finished this face spray. When I'm holding it against the light, you can see what is left. It's not that much. I just tried to apply it again, but there's really nothing coming out anymore. And I also don't feel like there's anything left in it. And because I have 2 other ones, I'm just gonna start using another one. let's go to all the January empties. And I said the same thing last time, that I didn't expect to have a lot of them, but I did quite have a lot of them. So let's get through them. First we have this empty BHA body smoothing sort of body lotion. And I opened this on the 9th of June in 2025. So it took me half a year to use this up, but I didn't use it regularly. So, and I still have another one left of the exact same one, and also AHA one. So that's the first thing. I also finished up a smaller size of the Rituals shower foam. This is one of their 25-year celebration collection, and this is a smaller one, 50 milliliters, but there was not a lot in it, so this I emptied quite fast. Then we have a mini. This is the La Roche-Posay Everclear shower, face gel moussant foaming gel. Yeah, it was fine, but I prefer my CeraVe cleanser, so we'll be continuing with that. Then I finished a dry shampoo. I finished a nail cleaner, which I use when I do my gel block. I finished the vitamin C ampoules, which I talked about. This is just the empty packaging because I threw away the glass. I don't want to keep broken glass for the empty bin. Then we finished this big bottle of mouthwash. Not really in the projectpan, we have a small one right now. But I figured out it's not like an allergic reaction, but I do have a reaction to mouthwash. I'm not sure if anyone else has this as well, but if I use it, like the mucous membrane of the inside of my cheeks, it just dissolves. So I get like these strings of cells, which feels really weird. And I thought that was normal, but I googled it and it is not normal. So for me, I will try to not use this as much. This toothpaste just works fine. So yeah, fun fact, I guess, or weird side story. Then I also finished this L'Oreal Bond Repair pre-shampoo. Did enjoy this, but I have other products that I am finishing first, and then I will think about what I want to have as a regular hair routine for my hair. I also finished up this mist. It's just like a refreshing mist to use, and it is quite nice, but I don't think I will be purchasing this, mostly of the price. Then I also finished up a mini hairspray. I also finished up one package of cleaning wipes, which I use when traveling or in the car. Then I also finished up 2 bath bombs. I just kept the plastics because the bath bomb dissolves, of course. So these are 2. Then I also finished up this very nice Estee Lauder cream. Totally empty. I emptied it out with my brush. It's a really nice packaging. And I sort of emptied this perfume. This is the Mon Paris by Yves Saint Laurent. As you can see, there is a little bit left, but it just doesn't smell like it used to. I think I have it too long and it just doesn't smell good anymore. So I decided that this is empty or will be binned. So that's all for this time. So here we have all the products. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll count it as 1, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I count that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. So you have 15 empties for January. Thank you all for watching and see you next month. Don't show that.